What is going on YouTube? You in the tube. Anyway, this video is going to be really short. I'm going to try and make it under 3 minutes. To the students, understand. I'm going to use a line somebody put on my on one of my last videos when I made something about students. This truck, unfortunately, is not a democracy. It is not between you and your trainer. This is your trainer's truck. It is a dictatorship. You are here to learn. Please understand that. 3 to 4 weeks, you're off his truck. I don't care if he's the best trainer in the world. I don't care if he's the worst trainer in the world, or somewhere in between. You are not here to become friends. You're here to learn a job, learn whatever information he may have. If it means that, you got to suck it up and bite your tongue and whatever, short time, minimal time, not very long. You're going to be in your own truck. You can bounce ideas off of your face to first seat, and then you get your own truck and you guys can learn together, blah, 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 blah. But understand, this truck, when you're in a trainer's truck, it is a democracy, or it is not a democracy. It's a dictatorship. It is that person's truck. It's no different if you went and stayed in someone else's apartment. It's their apartment. It's their place. It's where they live. We live in these trucks. You see this? This is my house. It's dirty right now. Just bought some water. My house. This is where I live. Unfortunately, I'm in here more than I'm in my own home, which I paid the mortgage for, or anything like that. And yeah, shaved up a little bit. My wife made me do it. Anyway, remember that dictatorship. No, or yes, this is a dictatorship. Your trainer's truck. It is called your trainer's truck for a reason. CR England does not tell you. They make you watch that long 15-minute sexual harassment video, which you guys all know what I'm talking about, because that guy gets redder and redder as as the whole video goes on. He starts out white, and by the end of it, he's red. I don't understand why, but he does. So, calm your nerves, be submissive, learn what you can from that trainer, and move on to your own truck. And if anybody at CR England, and I know there's a few people to watch my videos there at CR England, you guys need to change your orientation. You need to change it. You need to make it a little bit different. You need to take 15 minutes out of that whole day and talk about the fact that these students are going into their trainer's trucks. The students will appreciate it. They'll understand what's next, because so many people getting into my truck, and I'm sure they get into everybody else's other truck, or every other trainer's truck, and they don't understand that they want to get in there and think that they're going to help with doing things. And I mean, students, you guys all do the same thing. You guys get in, you're really freaking nervous, you're about to choke the hell out the thing, you're like, getting ready to choke the steering wheel. And then finally you get comfortable, and as you guys get more comfortable, you start thinking, oh, my trainer's asleep, I'm gonna go ahead and try to park, hit something, or almost hit something, or get stuck in somewhere you're not supposed to be in this truck. Every student does that. So don't sit there and think that I'm saying this to you, or her, him, her, whatever. Every student does the same things. It's the same process for us every time. Students get in, they're real nervous, and they get a little comfortable, and then they start trying to test their boundaries on how comfortable they are. I just did my hair. I'll watch the video and see what it looks like. But anyway, I did it without a mirror. But understand, you're here to learn. Us trainers, we're trying to protect your CDL, not ours, yours. You sit there and think, oh, I'm going to park because I called my trainer 2 times and he didn't wake up. We're tired. I can, you know what? I'm not even talking about other trainers. I'm talking about myself. Like, I try to sleep so lightly back there, just in case one of my students need me. I can hop up, but sometimes I am so tired, especially because I take 2 students. And when I do get some time to sleep, I am tired. So that means if you need to pull over on the side of the road before you go to get off an exit somewhere safe, and actually physically get up and go wake up your, or you don't have to touch, I don't like touching people, or yell at them a whole bunch. And then the other thing too is, you see, I'm facing the front of the truck. So if I'm yelling this way, or if I'm talking this way towards the front of the truck, you can't hear in the back. You can't hear, someone calling you. So maybe you have to sit there and turn your head, keep your eyes on the road, be safe, and say, "Hey, wake up! I need you to wake up! Hey, wake up!" And you need to be loud. And I know I've gotten students in here that are soft-spoken. 5 minutes, almost 6 minutes. I wanted this to be a 3-minute video, but understand, and I've had students get in my truck, and it drives me crazy. And it is very difficult to stay a positive trainer. Sometimes it's just more easier to let the student drive straight. Just drive straight. I'll handle everything else. But you know what? I refuse to do that because I said I was going to be a trainer. I'm not here for the money. I mean, the money's nice, don't get me wrong, but I'm here to teach, and I want people to teach and learn. So don't take your trainer's niceness as a weakness. And that really bothers me when a student gets in here and they think that, oh my God, I mean, because I've got most of my students haven't seen my videos. They haven't watched me go through my journey at CR England like you guys are going through your journey right now. And it just, I don't know, I'm frustrated thinking about it, and they take my niceness for a weakness, and then I'm like going, like I had a couple students before, and I'm sorry, I will drop you off. I have no problem dropping off a student. I've done it to 4 or 5 students before. I'll do it again. I'm not here to argue. I'm not here to fight, and I'm sure none of these other trainers are here to do the same thing. So give us a little respect. We're no different than you. The only thing is we've been doing this for a little bit longer than you have. Some of us we're a little longer, and like me, I haven't been doing this for long, 1.5 years. That's not long, but you know what? I know how to get the job done, and I may screw up, and understand that. Just understand your trainer. Maybe if we have more students giving the trainers some respect, maybe we get some better trainers. Because I don't know, maybe there's some really shitty trainers out there that, started off good and figured out that, God, these students just will not listen, or they want to take me for granted and all this other stuff, and they give up and they just say, you know what, drive straight. I'm sorry, I had a student that I picked up, and he only had like 10 or 12 hours left to finish because he was already out with the owner op. And he knew nothing. He didn't know how to use the Qualcomm. He didn't know how to, do everything because the trainer did everything for him. And maybe owner ops, have to do, they do a different thing. I'm not really sure. But I don't know. There was so much that he did not know. Sorry, there's people walking past my truck, looking at my truck because I'm parked on the side of the road. Anyway. And, and so there was so much that he did not know because the trainer did for him, or the owner op did for him. That he didn't know how to do his books. He didn't know how to handle his Qualcomm. He didn't know how to. There was so much he didn't know. He knew how to drive straight. He had 150 hours of driving straight. He was good at driving straight, but anything else just wasn't cutting it. I am not gonna let this video go over 10 minutes. We're at 8.5 minutes. 2.5 more minutes. Listen to me rant. But guys, like I said, please respect your trainer, respect his truck, give him his respect. I don't care if he sucks. As you guys have been watching my videos, you understand that my trainer was not the greatest guy in the world. But you know what? I understood that I was getting on his truck. His truck. Yes, it may be CR England's, but it's no different than him renting an apartment. It was his truck. That was his home. That's where he lived. And I'm not going to disrespect that. I knew I was on this truck for a very, 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 very short time. In the whole stretch of the thing. And I mean, you guys are under a year contract. Some of you are under a 9-month, but most people are under a year contract now. And don't be mad about your contract. You're going to need a year of experience before you go somewhere else. Make it through CR England for a year. Then if you want to go somewhere else, go somewhere else. Do your thing, or stay here and continue to make great money as a trainer if you want to be a trainer. But don't be a trainer just for the money. Do it because you want to do it. Guys, give them respect. As always, keep that left door closed. Right foot down. Only when it's safe. Make that money, guys.